Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to come on real quick because there's a word that I needed to release long before now. And honestly, I released it on a prayer line just now before, and I was supposed to release it here a long time ago. Nevertheless, there are many of you suffering with low confidence or no confidence, meaning we're not confident in who God is and what God can do. And he took me to Daniel. And in Daniel, it talks about, in chapter 3, it talks about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and how King Nebuchadnezzar created this golden statue that they were supposed to worship. Well, they refused to worship it. And so they were threatened to be thrown into a fiery furnace. And so, as they were being prepared to be thrown into the fiery furnace, if we go to Daniel 3, and I believe it's chapter 17, and I'll start at 16 and read through 19. Um, Chapter 16 says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this manner. If it be so, our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. They said, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. And the Lord gave an emphasis on how he responded to the king, saying, God will. He is able to do it and he will do it. And then he goes on to say, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods nor worship the golden image which thou hast set upon us. Because they know without a shadow of a doubt, and they are confident in who God is and that God can deliver them. Many of us are in situations and we have grown weary to well doing, and not we have started questioning whether God was going to deliver us or whether God was going to do what God was going to said he was going to do. But in this hour, God is saying that you have to build your confidence up in me, knowing that without a shadow of a doubt that I will do exceedingly abundantly above all you can ask or think in this hour. Just like they were confident to know that God will deliver us. He gonna deliver us out of this. They knew without a shadow of a doubt that God was gonna get them out of that, because he said, have no other gods before me. His word is true. His word will is his word is I mean his word is true. God is God all by himself. The thing is, we put so much confidence in everybody and everything else except what God is calling us to in this hour. God is calling us to do things and we question whether we're supposed to do it. He called us to do things and we question with how we're supposed to get these things done. But we can get in our car and we can drive and we can mash our brakes, and we have enough confidence to believe that car is going to stop at that red light when we get to it. We have enough confidence to come in our house and to sit in our chair or sit on our couch and know that it's going to hold us up when we sit in it. We have enough confidence even in people. I was having a conversation with a young lady today, and she said, we trust people more than we trust God. And then when they fail us because they're human, then we all hurt and we all mad. But we put all this confidence and trust in people when we should have put our trust and confidence in God. We need to ask God in this hour to help us build ourselves up on him. And just as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego knew that he would deliver them, we have to know in this hour that God is going to deliver us. God going to do just what he said he was going to do. Why? Because he God. He can do anything but fail. God can do all things. And with the Christ that lives in us, we can do all things. There is nothing too hard for God. There is nothing impossible for God. There is nothing too big for him. There is no situation and no circumstance that he cannot handle. If he said he was going to heal you, you have to have enough confidence to know that he'll do just what he said he was going to do. If there's a debt that he need to deliver you out of, you have to have enough confidence in him to know that he's going to take you out of that situation. If God said that he was going to get you this job. You have to have enough confidence and know that he's going to do. God is not a man that he shall lie, nor the son of man that he shall repent. If he said it, he's going to do it. And so I just stopped by to tell somebody tonight that is questioning, because see, what happens is when we lack confidence, then we become insecure in many areas. Not only do we become insecure, but then it allows uncertainty to come in. And we know that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Without confidence, then our faith level drops, because then that's when we start to question the very things that God had already promised us. So on tonight, do a self-check and find out what is it that has allowed you to lose your confidence. And ask God to restore your confidence, but not just your confidence, your confidence in him, because he is the Alpha and the Omega. He is everything, the beginning and the end of our faith. He is the author and the finisher of our faith. He is everything that we have ever needed, everything that we ever desired. God is it. He is. God is. He is the great I am. He spoke and it happened. So check yourself. Ask God to help you. Connect yourself with people that can help build you up. Iron sharpen iron. We need each other. So wherever you need to connect yourself so that you don't flatline, that's what you need to do in this hour, and build your confidence and your hope and your trust on God. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not sure who needs to hear that, but you need to trust God just like you trust getting on that. You get on that, even those that don't have a car, you get on that bus and you trust the bus driver going to get you where you need to go safely. So the same way you get in your car, you get in that cab, you get in that Uber, you get on that bus, or whatever you do, you get in and you trust that it's going to do just what you set out to do. That's the kind of trust you need to put in God. You need to have just that much confidence and know that God will do all but fail. I love you all, and I pray you all have a blessed and prosperous night. Good night.